Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. This video I just wanted to talk about, it was my son's final college football game and just want to give you some thoughts on that. So it was November 15th was the last game that my son will be involved in. For a little background, he's 20. He went to a small school, or he is going to a small school down in Oregon, Pacific University, to further his education and also the opportunity to play football. Now, it's a Division III school, so they don't offer athletic scholarships. But nevertheless, he was really excited about the opportunity 3 years ago to be a part of the school and be part of the program. Now, I'm glad he got the opportunity to play at the college level. He didn't play a lot based on his performance in high school. He wasn't like a top-notch athlete. Unless he improved significantly and dramatically over the past 3 years, I didn't think that there would be much of an opportunity to play. I mean, he did improve strength-wise. He got a lot stronger. And he was dedicated to improving his speed work, his agility in the past 3 years. Unfortunately, there are kids that were a little better on the depth chart than he was. But nevertheless, I think overall he really enjoyed his 3 years there. Now, we were at the senior banquet right before the game. And the last few conversations we've had, he seems to be looking forward to the next chapter of his life. At this point, he still has another semester left before he graduates. But the conversations that we've had, it's unclear so far, and that's understandable. I think kids at this stage of, they're on the kind of cusp of graduating with a degree that just, some of them don't have a clue. I didn't have a clue on what I really wanted to do in life. But nevertheless, he's going to graduate with a sociology degree. When he first came into college, that's what he wanted to pursue. He wanted to be a strength coach, either at the, college level or at the pro level. Today, that doesn't seem to be the path forward that he wants to kind of move forward with. He talked about graduate studies, but it seems to be things are changing, and that's okay. Things change. We pivot if things aren't clear, and that's what he's doing, and I'm okay with that. Now, I did tell him that you still got to graduate. You still have till May. You need to graduate. You need to get better grades. He's roughly about 2.8, 2.9 GPA student. If he wants to go to graduate school, he needs to pick up his GPA. So he still has, the rest of this semester to finish up, and then the spring semester to finish up and finish up strong if he wants to pursue graduate studies. The conversations I've had is just enjoy what you've accomplished so far. Eventually in May, you're going to graduate in 3 years. Not a lot of kids graduate college in 3 years. Enjoy it. And also, I told him that after he graduates in May, if the path is still unclear, he can work full time and still figure it out. He'll be 21 when he graduates. That's what I told my daughter. My daughter graduated in 3 years as well. After she graduated in May of 2024 or June of 2024, she took an internship down in California. And then after that internship in September, she took time off. She did a little traveling, visited friends, and just hung out. She worked really hard during her 3 years. She worked multiple jobs during those 3 years in college and saved a lot of money where she deserved it. She earned a little bit of a kind of break, I guess, per se. And she's always been really focused and motivated, since high school, junior high. I'm glad that she was able to graduate, and the same thing with my son. I'm happy that he's going to graduate in 3 years. That time, he was playing football, and that took a lot of time and effort as well outside of the classroom. So I think this spring, he said he's going to look for a part-time job that works around his classes, which I totally agree with. Save some, get some pocket money in his bank account so he can save it. For me, I'm relieved that this chapter's closing, at least on his end. He'll be graduating in May with a degree. And from a financial perspective, I'm extremely happy. This was a private school that he went into. Private schools are expensive. It's no joke. He did have a $25,000 scholarship, academic scholarship, which I'm proud of. But still, the cost every year was right around $45,000, $50,000 for me out of pocket. So I guess from a financial perspective, I'm really happy that he's ending this chapter in May and moving forward. So tell me your thoughts. Do you have a kid that's going into college or in college right now or graduated from college? What does that look like for your child today? Comment, like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. So thanks for watching.